Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ford. Yes, I was going to say welcome back to the farm, but we're not there yet. We almost are. The Ford has been repainted. I'll just jump out and show you. I think it looks really good. It does suit that colour. And it's also been serviced. So that's good for another year. Also, as we're here, let me show you my new security feature. It is the security gate. I know you could just climb over it, but it is something. It's a start. I will just bring the Ford in. Don't want to be blocking the road. Yes, it is just the start. There are more things that I'm planning on doing. We're going to have some CCTV fitted to this shed here, which was pretty good because the neighbours have got some power in that shed, and they said that I could wire it in, and yeah, they didn't even want paying for the electricity usage. I guess it's going to be very low, but really good of them. I think they have some cameras on the other side of there. So that's something else very good. And yep, they're both over here, both very happy, so it's all going okay. This is my expensive horse. Very valuable, apparently. So we need to look after you both. Right, I think everything is okay here. Yeah, it's all good. Now, the other thing which I need to show you is the new driveway. It has been a few days since my previous vlog, and I had them booked in for the following day, after the last vlog that I posted. So it's all completed. Mostly completed. There's one exception. The soil, which they dug out to put the new drive in, is still there. It's just all mounded up. So we need to move it, or at least, I don't know, we need to put it somewhere. I don't know what to do with it really, but it's here on the right hand side. This is the new drive, as promised, going through this field, and this connects up with the existing yard just here. So that is so much better. It's such a big improvement. It cost me £3,000 in total to have this done. It cost me £2,000 something to have the vehicle resprayed, so we have spent quite a bit of money recently, and the gate was £100. So yeah, over the past 3 days I've spent thousands of pounds. So we just need to get rid of it. It is actually really high quality dirt. I don't know what to do for the best, but what I do know is in about 10 minutes time I'm going to be back here with a new machine. Yes, the time has finally come to sell the case, and we're going to go and pick up a JCB. Not a JCB tractor, a JCB telehandler. Yeah, they did me a good price. Actually, it's a direct swap. We're just going to swap the case for the telehandler. Nice and simple. I think I've got a really good deal because I'm pretty sure that the JCB is worth much more than what the case is worth. So yeah, they're just fantastic over at the dealership. I am a loyal customer though, so yeah, it's got a bit of wear on it now. But the New Holland has replaced this. I just don't need to have so many tractors around. We have quite a few already. The 390T is my prime front-loader tractor. The telehandler is going to take over some of its work. And then we have the New Holland for cultivation and drilling and all that sort of stuff. I've also been busy over at Dennis's farm whilst they were putting in this driveway. I will show you later. But I have unloaded the bale trailer, stacked it all in the shed. But the rest of the grain, which is in Dennis's shed, is still there. Yes, I think it'll probably be picked up in the next week or two. Okay, so here we are. Not sure where it is. I'll go and put this over here though. With the Ford tractor which I traded in, it's still here. Okay, that should be fine. But yeah, it's been good. It's been a nice machine. Just probably a little bit lower horsepower than I really needed. That's the only problem. Oh, there it is. So we have the JCB with, I think it is a brand new bucket, it looks to be. No paint loss or anything. Don't think it's been repainted. So there we go. The JCB I think has done roughly 100 hours. I'm not too sure exactly. But I'm just going to let them know, and then we can take that one out. That's all the paperwork in order. And you don't owe us anything. Enjoy the JCB, Daggerwin. Okay, it is done. We have got the papers, but yeah, I haven't had to spend anything. It's great, just a direct swap. Let's fire it up. It's done 87 hours, so even less than I thought. It's probably going to take a bit of getting used to because it's articulating, but it's, yeah, it's good. This is going to be really useful. So the first job is to scoop that dirt up, and I think I'll bring my trailer around. For now, I would just dump it in a big pile somewhere out of the way, but maybe eventually we could sell it or something. Not for much because it is just topsoil, but topsoil still has a value, and maybe in return we could buy some gravel or something for filling in potholes. I could say we could use it for filling in potholes, but the problem is because it is just topsoil, as soon as it rains it's just going to turn to slop. It's just going to be mud. So yeah, I think that would be a big mistake using it for that. I can't think of any other uses at this stage, so yeah, we're just going to put it somewhere out of the way. But if anybody has any ideas, then please do let me know. I'd love to hear anybody's suggestions. I'm going to have to get used to this, turning into the farm from this direction. It's great. And also I think it is a fairly high capacity bucket, so I should be able to scoop up quite a bit of this. Oh, that's impressive. It's not a high tip or anything. Wow, it's really heavy. But despite that, yeah, that is impressive. That is a great bucket. So yeah, I will just go up here. I'm probably being paranoid, but I don't want to leave the machine right next to the road when I have just picked it up. We'll just put it here in view, even though it's just for 2 minutes. So my trailer is over there. It is the grain trailer. We're going to have to wash it out afterwards. I will attach the... I'm just wondering which is the best tractor to use. Well, the New Holland is. I think I'll go and get it. Okay, so yeah, I've done a few things here, not too much. I have fed the pigs once again and given them water, so that's all good, it's all sorted. Nothing else to do here, as you can see. I did actually put another pig food bag there in preparation for the next time they need to be fed, but everything is good. Now what I do need to do is buy a slurry spreader, because they're just producing so much slurry and manure. They have started, because they've obviously dirted the straw I gave them, with our fantastic new Pro Chop 150. But here is the New Holland, and you can see I have stacked the bales in here. And we're just going to keep these here for the future. Every time the pigs need to have a new bale, we'll just grab one. Which means any future straw that we get will probably be sold. The 2 piles which will be given to Dennis. The money from those 2 will be donated to Dennis, I guess, because he doesn't actually want it, but he's having it. And into the New Holland. Let's go and attach to the grain trailer. And we will get the dirt moved out of the way. I don't think it's going to take very long. It's a fast job. Oh, and before I forget, Dennis has put his house up for sale, which makes sense, but at the same time it might work against him, since he is now splitting the farm with the farmhouse. So it's going to be just a farm without a house with it, which might devalue it quite a bit. But yeah, it's up to him. He'll get more money that way, and it can go towards his care home expenses. Right, yes, there's so much has happened. I'm forgetting what's been happening over the last 3 days. This is why I had to do an extra vlog. So much to do. Also, before winter, I have so many fields to drill. And I only have a window of probably 2 days left. So it's all going to be very hectic in the next 2 vlogs. I don't have to get every single field done. It's not vital, because we can put some spring crops in as well. But yeah, it's just good to get some in, some winter crops. Okay. I think for now, the best place to park this is actually in the field. This is probably only going to take about 10 minutes to move, because we have such a good bucket. Don't know exactly where to put it, I'll just put it here. Should do nicely. Yeah, so this JCB is not only going to be good for moving stuff like this, but also for moving bales. As I said, it's going to take a bit of getting used to. I'm not that used to the articulating telehandler type, more the sort of farm special ones, if you know what I mean. JCB did make one I think called Farm Special, but anyway, we've got a real deal here, absolute bargain. Also, of course, yeah, it's going to fill the trailer very quickly, so I don't want to be travelling too far with this. There might be just somewhere out the back to tip it. On my own land, of course, don't want to be tipping it anywhere else. So I will crack on, and we'll make this place nice and tidy. Right, well, that is trailer load number 1. It is very heavy stuff, clearly, but I think, yeah, when we're loading grain with that bucket, it'll be easier. So I'm going to go and put this. Where should I put it? Somewhere back here? I don't know. It would fit there probably, but no. What I'll do is I'll just take a quick break and have a wander around and see if there is anywhere more suitable. I really don't know how much space it's going to take up, but I think I'm going to put it over here. I'm most likely going to be scooping it up and selling it or giving it away or something, I don't know. But I reckon just over here is fine. The sheep don't even roam in this area. It's just a short-term solution. Probably very temporary, I hope, because that is a big pile. It could look worse. It's not horrendous. Better than having it all the way down the side of the driveway. So I'll go back, get the rest of it, there's not much left, and then we can probably focus on doing some more cultivating. Now we do have, technically, we have 3 cultivators. There's the one which John was using, there is my small one, and also there is the bigger one which I was using in the previous vlog. But yeah, I think we could probably condense it into just one. I can't use the one which, well, I can use it, but I can't really sell the one which John was using because it isn't mine. If anyone's, it's Dennis's. Obviously I could speak to Dennis about it, but I don't really feel very comfortable about saying, can I go and sell your cultivator after everything he has done. So we'll just leave that, we'll leave it where it is. It will probably be sold with the farm eventually, because the day is going to come, inevitably, when the farm will be on the market. And yes, I don't think I'll be able to afford it. But we can manage it until then. I'm positive that it's going to be a long time, though, before the farm is sold. Right, okay, so probably 2 more bucket loads here. Or 1, and there we go. We've scooped it all up. So put that into the trailer, and then we're going to tip the trailer in the same place. Finished. So first impressions of the JCB, I think it's great. I'll just put it here for now. As I said, I probably wouldn't have chosen an articulating loader, but I could not refuse the fantastic deal they were doing. Too good to refuse. I'm going to go and tip this, and then we're going to go and attach my bigger cultivator to the New Holland, and we're going to go and cultivate one of Dennis's fields. As for which one, I haven't decided yet. Oh, and I also do have some more bales to sell. Done. Okay. You see, the sheep don't mind. The sooner I find a home for it, a permanent home, the better. Like in an allotment or something. I have greenhouses. Never thought of that, although I don't know if it would be any use. Right, let's grab the cultivator and we'll do some cultivating. The other thing I need to do is buy a better drill. I've just had a quick bite to eat, and so is Daggerwin, so we can now continue. Yeah, so it probably is worthwhile just hiring a drill. It's something I only need once or twice a year, and they're not exactly cheap, especially for the size which we're going to be looking for. Yeah, I put the cultivator over here. In fact, it would be a good idea to cultivate this withered field. I'm a bit tired of seeing it, and we do need to start working in it. It's probably really good soil. I bet it's a really productive field. And you can't exactly say that it hasn't had a rest, having just a withered crop in it for a year and a half. So we're just going to break the surface here. Some fields will need to be ploughed. It is something else that I need to look into. But yep, this is going to look good at the end of this, hopefully. It's a shame, really. It looked like a fairly high quality crop before it went over.
You're getting this in my brain. 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 I feel emotionally drained. You're getting this in my brain. You're getting this in my brain.
That is the second field almost completed, but the other fields we're going to direct drill. I'm going to probably direct drill those two fields with canola, and the two which I've just done will most likely be something like barley or something. Something along those lines, a cereal crop. We're done. Now just going back to my comment about the cultivator wanting to replace it. This one here is great, it really is good, but it's very light duty, really. It's for crumbling soil after ploughing, that sort of thing. I have been getting away with using it on stubble because really this land around here is so light. But yes, if it was a heavy field it would be not very effective, and it would probably really damage this machine, this implement. So yeah, we might keep it, but I'm really looking to get a proper heavy duty cultivator as well. It's going to be quite expensive, that's the only problem. But anyway, let's jump back into the tractor, get it folded up, and yeah, we'll get the drill into there in the next vlog most likely. So this was just an update vlog, a bit of a bonus, just to show you everything that's been happening. There has been so much going on. Don't know how much is going to happen between this vlog and the next one. I have my cameras to put up at some point, but yeah, we'll just see if they have arrived in the next vlog. If they have, then I might have already installed them, possibly. But the race is on to get things done before winter, the start of winter, and we can't really do any more drilling. As I said, I only have a window of maybe a couple of days at the most, and I haven't even started, so plenty to be doing. Oh, and the big field next to the farm is going to be direct drilled. I'm thinking of doing quite a bit of canola. There's the field which we did before. Looking good. Yes, I don't think there's anything else to do here. I'm going to head back. We'll shut the gate. And yeah, please do comment down below if you have any recommendations for the soil. Otherwise, I might just get a company to come and remove it for me. I'll just give it away. Plus, I'm going to have to get used to going in this way, because I've been saying for so long I want to have this new entrance, and now we finally have it. I'm going to start forgetting that we have it. It looks good. £3,000 well spent. I won't put a hedge between the field and the track because it would just get in the way. And it's not really necessary. So next time, yeah, I'm going to sell those bales, the ones which are outside. And we'll do any other odd jobs before we do the drilling. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.